Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you might be across this beautiful blue-green globe of ours. Welcome to Real News Live. I'm your host, Mike Barra in Seattle, Washington. And that lovely lady over there, the lady with the lustrous hair, is Jennifer Falah Doring in Hayden, Idaho. Jen, how are you today?
Oh, good. Doing good. Busy, busy.
Busy, busy. Yep. Okay, so I suppose, we should start. First of all, I would like everybody to know that I did make and am eating Christmas cookies today. Oh my God, those are so good. They're originally a Valentine's Day cookie that my mom made like 100 years ago. They're called sweetheart cookies. They're delicious. Tell you what, on the Telegram, I will post the recipe later. I promise. I'll post the recipe so you can all make them. Oh my God, there's see all the little red and green sprinkles. So it's Christmas week, and we were all hoping to have a good Christmas, and we kind of aren't. And um, I know, we talked about the 17th as being a day where we might get some Nasara announcements. I really can't put my finger on anything that fits that description. And I know you're not happy about it either. So I don't know what else is going on. What did you get back over the weekend from those those guys who told you that something was going to happen on the 17th? Let's just address this straight up.
They said that the public announcement has been moved, and they've moved the public announcement to the day of or after of implementation. Why? Because they're keeping it secret because the world is watching and they can't have space between the announcement and the implementation to ensure success. So, whatever went on, it's thrown a wrench in the plans again. I do feel like, well, I went into meditation today and
Yep.
I was told to meet them in the library. Gabriel told me to meet him in the library. But the library is hard, okay? It's like the energy in the library is intense. It's like seventh level of heaven kind of high vibrational energy. And so I walk in there, and there's this seating area next to a fireplace, and there's Gabriel, Michael, Uriel, Raphael, Chamuel, and Jovial. And when all those guys show up, I'm having a hard time. Okay, when they all show up, I'm having a hard time over here. And so I asked, what happened? Why was I just wrong? Did I just hear it wrong? I heard it many times. I mean, I don't. We were expecting some kind of public announcement. I don't know if some kind of announcement went out to the banks, but
Mhm.
for some reason, on a world stage, we cannot have um, that long a window between the announcement and the rollout. Um, Uriel implied that the week after Christmas could be turbulent, so stay prepared. He said it's a good time because the kids are home, uh, want a break, and didn't get any more information on what would happen. I feel like there's going to be some kind of something going on this week that is good news. Um, Midweek. Um, I asked about the fence at the Capitol because last time I was on, people were asking me about that, and I said I would do a
Right.
meditation on it. They said that the fence is to keep prisoners of war. There's that term again. They keep saying that.
Hmm.
So let that stick in your head. Prisoners of war from fleeing. It's not so much to stop people from getting in. I said, who ordered the fence? Madame. It's Madame Speaker. So, um, he said, look at the location of the fence and what
Yeah.
could possibly be inside that area to where you could flee from. Um, they're called prisoners of war because they were found to be working for foreign governments. And I said, who are the prisoners of war? It said the Capitol Police, Congress, and senators. So they're caught. Pelosi's in on it. I think she ordered the fence. Under the guise of, we have to put this up before January 6th because they're probably going to do it again and they're going to come and get us and all this stuff. But it's basically, for some reason, I said, why couldn't they just lock the doors? They're people.
And they have guards and they have police and everything else, too. Yeah.
So I didn't get all that information, but that's what I got on that. Amy Coney Barrett. It's not bad. She was installed by the White Hats. I don't think her children were, like, purchased, you know. She will have a role to play later. I do believe that once she got in there, she's controlled, and none of them really can make a solid decision that is not controlled by the top in the Supreme Court. So whether they're forced to write it down or it's written down for them, they're not really making the decisions. They have parameters in which they can function. Otherwise, you know, why doesn't she just speak out about it? I said, you know, because all of her children would be slaughtered. So,
well, one thing that doesn't make sense to me, Nancy Pelosi is ordering this fence to be built. Why is anybody taking orders from Nancy Pelosi if she's working for the White Hats?
Because nobody knows that except Nancy Pelosi.
So it's all for show then. It's all to make the bad guys.
She's like a double agent.
Still one of them. That's
what?
What's going on. To make the bad guys think she's still one of them.
Yeah, she's playing both sides. She has to. She was told to. I told you guys that a long time ago.
Right. Okay. Well, there's some other things that came up this weekend that were kind of interesting. Nancy Drew posted on her Facebook, which it appears now it might not be there. At least I couldn't find it this morning. But she posted yesterday. So I have some amazing news to share. I'm mind blown. After a couple of hours of conversation today with Linda Forsyth and Dran Noel in a cab. I don't know who those people are. I've been invited to join the Seavine team. I don't know who they are. And I more than gladly accepted. I'm currently being vetted through background checks to bear witness to the trials at Gitmo concerning 9/11, both at Fort Meade base here in Maryland and at Gitmo itself. Me go to Gitmo. Oh, that's a hard yes for me. Trials begin again on January 10th. I will go through extensive training for the next several weeks of time. This is not a paid position. It's an opportunity of a lifetime for comma usage. It's an opportunity of a lifetime for me. I will still be covering DC as I will create my own schedule other than the first week in which I will be staying on the base itself so I can be thoroughly trained. I will bear witness and be provided with court transcripts and will then be reporting on the trials here and on TG. Don't know what TG is. Telegram. I'm still a bit in shock right now, but I'm so out of my mind excited. Are you all ready for a double adventure? I sure as heck am. Okay, so that's Nancy Drew. So is that, let's ask, is that a legitimate post? Is she legitimately going to be covering tribunals in Gitmo for us?
I heard that's what she thinks. So it may not. It's probably not the 9/11. It's probably other things. But I think it's interesting that they would choose someone who is running around showing everybody what's going on in DC.
Yeah.
You know, my thought was, why would they want to remove her from the streets in DC?
In DC, right? That's what I think too. Well, so are they going to put her in prison in Gitmo instead? Is that what's going on?
No.
So she will be legitimately
I think they said, "Hey, you want to be you want to witness the trials and stuff like that."
Yeah.
And
Be a
but I
reporter,
don't think
right.
it's for 9/11. I mean, I think that's what they told her because I knew she'd just run right out and tell everybody,
Well, yeah. So, okay. So, do you get why she's taking that down now? Is it because?
Probably they said, "Hey, what are
Well,
you doing? Don't go and tell
okay.
everybody everything, and you can't tell everybody what's going on in the trials, and you can't, you know." She definitely probably has to sign something, you know. But that's all
Yeah.
that's all I'm really hearing about
So,
that.
I mean, are there legitimately going to be trials and tribunals going on in Gitmo in January? Let's ask that question.
Yes, there have been trials. There are going to be trials. There have been trials in D.C. and Gitmo and all over the place. Yes.
Okay, just double checking that. And the 9/11 things, people ask me to explain that. Well, even though it was airplanes being flown into buildings at 400 miles an hour that brought the Twin Towers down, and building number 7, there was still a lot of government conspiracy with that. There were a lot of things that were involved, and it had to do with the bankruptcy of the United States being discharged in 1999 by starting a new war. So there's all kinds of illegalities around that doesn't have anything to do with putting bombs in the Twin Towers and that sort of thing, which Jen and I don't agree on, by the way. So, that's kind of the situation that we have with that stuff. So again, we're going to get some. You think something might happen this week that will put us in a happier mood? Because Trump keeps telling us we're going to have a great Christmas, and right now it sucks more than any Christmas could suck, possibly.
I'm going to have a great Christmas if it kills me. I'm going to go make my cookies, and I'm probably going to eat some. And I'm going to make a fabulous dinner, and I just totally spoiled the crap out of my kids, and we're going to all open presents, and we'll probably go up to my mom's house and play poker and drink, and I'll do all kinds of things. I'm going to have a blast for Christmas, and I don't give a crap what's going on in the rest of the world, because I will survive until January. Either way. And we don't need to let one 2-week or 3-week wait or whatever it is stop us from enjoying the holidays. What were you doing 2 weeks ago? What were you doing 3 weeks ago? Just went by in a blip. It'll be over soon enough.
Okay, well, that's really all we have, news-wise. There really isn't any news. I mean, on the currency situation, everything is in place. Nothing continues to happen, and they're hoping for some movement today. Last week, the story was, well, Monday or Tuesday, something's going to happen. Nothing's happened yet, so we're just kind of all waiting.
Well, I have good news for everybody.
Okay.
Erica Tomat, who was the winner, Mr. Price, gave a free reading gift card. And we gave it to her, and she won. And now she would like to return the favor and keep it going. And so she has given a free gift card to give to some of you, or one of you, not to some of you, one of you. And so we have a free giveaway today. And so we will have to figure out how we're going to do that, Mike.
Okay, we're going to do it the exact same way. I'm going to set the timer for a certain amount of time, which is random, and I'm going to start it, and the first person that posts after the timer goes off in the chat over here wins the prize. Okay? So I have begun the timer, and who knows when.
So you guys got to keep posting. You could win it.
We don't know. All right. Okay, so by the way, I wanted everybody to know I got my new computer. I am on it today. I have, unfortunately, some things are not prepared, like the Ungoverned Cheese website, which I forgot to get going. But I've got it, and it's great. It's a Dell G7 laptop, and it's working excellently so far, and I'm very happy with it, and I've got everything plugged in, so I appreciate everybody who contributed to that fund. very, very much. Thank
Mm-hmm.
you very much for that. So, okay. So,
and also, you know, on the 17th, I think it was, or either the day after, Linwood did a chat. I haven't been following the whole thing with Linwood and everybody he's fighting with. You know, he's a lawyer. He fights with everybody. So I really don't know your opinions on that. But Phil, and I don't want to hear your opinions on Phil, put out, he listened to the chat and he put out his opinion on it. And I'm trying to find it. I don't know if everybody saw it. I know I've put it on Philosophy.
I'm trying to get Telegram installed on my desktop. So
I know, I'm scrolling. Talk amongst yourselves. What's your favorite cookie recipe? No dead air.
No, we got dead air. Don't worry about it. I finished my Christmas cookie, so.
Okay. Crap, I post a lot of stuff on here. Okay. I should go to somebody else's page. But, yeah, that was hard. Here we go.
All right.
Okay. Phil said, I've listened to the Linwood chat last night. Just wanted to confirm a few things that I heard said. So this is not like Jen over here making all this crap up, okay? Trump is your president and running a shadow government, and has been since inauguration, which we have reported. Number 2, NESARA is real and has started to be implemented. So I would say that term, there's definitely a big rollout, and that's when you start seeing things zero out. That's when you start seeing everything happening in the public. And I always kind of thought that would start trickling in before we really got a big announcement. People are like, do I owe anything on this? What's this letter? Mm-hmm. What's up with my balance? Things like that.
Right.
So when God wants you to know something, he has many, many voices that he can speak through, right? Mm-hmm. It's coming from all over the place. Just because my date on the 17th didn't work out, thank you for that. Anyway, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Yeah,
but
really
it's okay.
Helps, yeah.
No. But it's still happening. Okay? I was just looking at the calendar yesterday, and I'm like, oh my God, it's the 20th. I mean, December just flew by. I mean, it just flies by. And before we know it, when we turn around, it's going to be the mid-January. And so, relax. Okay? Enjoy your holidays. Enjoy your people. It's only going to increase. We're only going to see more. And sooner or later, they're going to have to tell the people. Okay? Because it's not just like, the only thing we're missing is telling the people. There are people from all corners of the globe with information about currency changes and all these other things about this financial reset that is ready to go. They've been reporting this information. So it's not that it's not happening. Okay? It's just that you didn't hear about it on Friday. That's it. Okay?
Yep, but
and you guys know. When did I tell you there was a shadow presence? When did I tell you there were 2 presidents? Like last January, and the only recent months it starts coming out. Sooner or later, I'm not saying I'm always right. I could be wrong. That's fine. But if I'm told to trust, I'm pretty sure it's damn right. All right. So some kind of announcement went out somewhere. Whether it was Linwood's announcement that he's giving legitimacy to NESARA, I don't know. If there was their announcement that went out to the financial institutions that, hey, this is what's going to happen, I don't know. There was surely a delay with my car payment going through. I paid that car payment on Thursday. All right? Electronically. Bing, done. It only takes less than 24 hours for it to come out of my bank. It just came out this morning. There was some kind of delay doing anything on Friday. And then I was disappointed. I'm like, damn it. I thought that was going to be a sign.
Might have been it. We wanted it to be it.
But, and I know,
and I mean, again,
everybody's tired. Everybody's frustrated.
You know,
how do you think I feel? You guys are over there, and I got everything on the line. Everything on the line with these dates and the stuff I'm telling you, and everybody's crying to me about how they feel bad it didn't happen. Oh, really? Really? You guys just get to go about your lives, and I'm over here.
Nobody's blaming you, and it's like, I just wish the Angels would get their act together on the schedule here. Oh, you can't talk because you got something in your mouth.
It's not the Angels.
Well,
Angels are messengers.
Yeah.
All right? And protectors and guides and everything else.
And I mean, people are saying, well, didn't Phil say a return in January? Yeah, so what? Phil says lots of shit. And it's like, I've been listening to this for a while, a long time, for 10 years on NESARA. 10 years. And we've been close where it's felt really close before, and nothing continues to happen. And the problem with that is that this time, what was that? What'd you say?
Barry's trying to make my day and says that my hair is especially awesome today. And I said,
it is beautiful. But the thing is that the problem to those guys out there who are the white hats who supposedly have the power is that meantime our country's being destroyed and people are dying. And I can't be very cheerful about Christmas when that's the case, when these evil people are still in charge or appear to be in charge.
That's true, but your misery's not helping anything, and it's only hurting you.
Yeah, my happiness hasn't helped anything either. So what difference does it make?
Well, happiness is a choice.
Things just need to happen regardless.
Let me tell you guys something. I've been through some hard times. All right? And I've been through some waiting. I mean, I had my husband killed by a drunk driver on his way home from work, and I had to raise kids from 4 and 7 years old by myself. My new husband didn't come along for 7 years. Talk about strength. Talk about faith. Talk about waiting. That's waiting. You just gotta keep it together.
Manchin killed Biden's spending spree, or so it seems. That's a big deal. Is it a big deal? Could it be, Jen, a big deal that they stopped the Biden bill?
There's a lot of stuff going on right now. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. It's all over the place. And everybody's waiting for some big boom when it's like, it's kind of like when you get rats in your house and you see like, well, I've never had rats. Okay, I had squirrels in my house, all right? But so say somebody had rats in their house and you see a little dropping here, a little dropping there, and you're thinking, oh, well, maybe that's just something else. And then you hear a little scratch here and a little scratch there, and then something's missing, and there's a chew hole in this, and then there's, running across the ceiling or whatever. You got signs all around you. The only thing you haven't seen is the rat run across the floor. I mean, you got to know you got rats in your house, okay? There is stuff happening all over the place. And what my point here is that, when you're writing something out, you got to take your happiness. You have to choose, you know what? No, I'm not doing this because I deserve better. And I'm going to go and I'm going to have a good Christmas because I want to. And I do what I want. And I have no control over this situation. And we just got to write it out. So you can choose to sit around and cry. And I'm not talking to you. I'm just saying people in general. Or you can and affect everyone else around you. Or you can just say, well, we're not there yet. Go and enjoy yourself and find the joy in the smallest of places. Make yours.
I will find joy in seeing Hillary Clinton executed. That will bring me joy. And seeing us freed from our financial slavery, that will bring me joy. and seeing Joe Biden removed from office and President Trump put back in the way he should be. That will bring me joy. And again, I'm not asking you to defend them or their plan or what they're doing. I'm complaining directly to them. I don't know what anybody's waiting for. You know, Phil said his latest intel was...
It's terribly frustrating, but I'm just trying to tell the people this is how you get through time like this.
Yeah, but Phil's latest intel was the stage is set. Okay, well then what the fuck are you waiting for?
Something happened on the world stage that leaves us vulnerable to have a public announcement too far away from the rollout. And the rollout is scheduled to start January 3rd.
Ron Starr, is Dr. Michael Salla correct about the deep state surrendering to the alliance? No. Jen, what do the angels say about that? I say no. But...
There's been levels of surrender, so I don't know what the entire thing.
It depends, right?
Yeah, that's what you're talking about.
Baking your sugar cookies right now. Well, I have a better recipe for you, which I will post on Telegram at some point here in the future. Pickle Girl, am I watching her? No, she does make me happy in a strange, abstract way, but I'm not watching her right now. Debbie Judy wants to know, her Apple computer is doing weird things. Is this something from all the changes coming? No,
no, it's possessed, and you need to throw it out the window. No, I'm just kidding. That's what I would do.
Looking forward to my cookie recipe. Jules, yes, I did. Thank you very, very much. I believe I acknowledged it a couple days ago. I thought I did, but thank you very much. You're a wonderful person. I did get it, so thank you. Did Simon ever post his video? No, Simon has only promised a update before Christmas. So,
bunch of wimps. They're all hiding.
Marsha Karr wants to know, Jennifer, is my brother ashamed of me, or is his rudeness because of his wife? I have to get an appointment to see them on Christmas every year. Ooh, that's mean.
It's his wife. Your brother loves you. Never be ashamed of you. That's like her pushing your personal buttons and you jumping to conclusions. It's really just, it's all about her and her family and everything else.
Phil is making a flat rocket to circle the flat earth. Nasara, we love you, Nasara. You're always an eternity away. Yeah, it may as well be. Like, one day is still one day too many. Cam says, ooh, me. I'm a stripping hot tub Libra heading to Vegas for a regrettable tattoo. Well, you sound like my kind of girl, Cam. I'm not sure who you are. Send pictures. Send bikini shots. You are not wrong, Jen. We know Jen's not wrong. We know Jen's not wrong. Sarah Hornis here. Hi, Sarah. How are you doing? Oh, I almost completely forgot. Mike Barra 3 got hit with a strike again for Saturday Night Live with Dr. Brooks Agnew for medical misinformation because we told you the truth. I don't know how much longer Mike Barra 2 will survive, but let's pray it in. Jen, can you ask the angels to protect Mike Barra 2 from getting a strike or suspension on YouTube? Meantime, you guys do need to continue to go to the Rumble channel and go to mikebarra.blogspot.com. Here, let me show you. Go to mikebarra.blogspot.com. You can always pick up the show there. Here we are, Monday morning update with Mike and Jen, live stream, 10 a.m. Pacific, streaming right now directly from the Rumble channel. So go to Rumble, go to Real News Live, go there, just go to channels, type in Real News Live. Do a search. We come up. We have 1,202 subscribers. Create a Rumble account. Subscribe to us. Give us more subscribers, and you can watch the show there. And about 45 minutes after the stream is over, 30 minutes to 45 minutes, it becomes a solid live YouTube video or YouTube style video, which you can watch. Also, please do not forget to patronize our sponsors, the wonderful folks over at the ungovernedtshirtcompany.com, ungovernedtees.com, where you can get all kinds of cool patriotic gear like baseball caps and beanies and t-shirts and stickers and mugs and Fake News Creates Fear shirts and socks and patches and the Obama Trader t-shirt, and my personal favorites, the long sleeve crew neck sweatshirt and the long sleeve Obamagate or MAGA t-shirt in either beige or black. True Patriot gear for true patriots, the ungovernedtshirtcompany.com. And Jen, let's take a quick break. Why don't you tell us what's going on over at jenniferfallah.com, which I'm typing in right now. Okay, tell us what's going on over there.
Okay, we still have our gift cards. This is the easiest way to give a gift to somebody you know on the internet or very far away, and you don't have to send it through the mail. You can just, it's a picture. You can send it to via email or on your phone, social media. This is a 30-minute gift card for $20 off the regular price. You purchase the card. I send it to you within 24 hours. You give it to the person, and you're done. The instructions for them is on the card. That is for a 30-minute reading. We also have one that is 2 services for the price of one, a divine healing and an energy cleanse. People are loving these. Really great. This weekend I had a deal, buy 4 get 1 free. I will honor that today. If anybody wants to buy 4, the one you get free is the 30-minute reading. You can't combine either one and to buy 4.
Oh wait, there we go. The next message, the next one up wins. Who is it? Oh, it was it Sarah Thor? I think it was Sarah. Okay. I want to say it was, because it jumped right before it came on the screen here. Let's see who is the winner. Jen, tell me who's the winner. Was it was it Sarah Horn or what? Wait a minute. Who was it? Zeke, 1970. Johnny Half.
I thought it was Monica, but there's a delay between yours and mine, I think.
Yeah, Monica. Okay. All right, Monica won.
But there's a. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I thought it was Monica. So? For what I saw, it was Monica that was up there when the alarm went off. But I don't know what kind of delay there is.
Well, I know it was Oski on the chat, but other ones came up on my chat screen before Oski hit.
Oh,
so
I don't think we specified which screen.
No, well, I know, but I mean, I'm saying that it was supposed to be the next one over. All right, Oski posted right after the alarm. Let's go. We'll give it to Oski.
Okay, Oski, you are a winner.
All right, so Oski,
so what I need you to do is to email me at go to jenniferfallah.com and use the email form at the bottom of the first page, and you must say, I am an awesome winner and I'm going to have a great Christmas, and I will send you the gift card that we can schedule.
No, you know what? It actually was Oski, because I was looking at the back end of the chat instead of the front end when it jumped, so it was Oski.
Okay.
I do believe it was definitely Oski. All right, good. Okay, so let's finish off. Let's finish off talking about what's going on over at jenniferfallah.com.
Okay, so we have the gift cards. Those are good. There's no expiration date on there. I put a specific number on each one so I know when they are used. So if you give it to somebody and they don't cash it in for 6 months, it's fine. I still have the information about that number that hasn't been used. If you want to buy some for yourself, I mean, if you're somebody who gets a reading every couple weeks, whatever, you can get them at a discounted price for the rest of the year. We also have our psychic development classes up, class 1 and 2 there. And those are recorded. You can get them now and listen to them as many times as you'd like, and get ready for this 3rd, which will be sometime in January. I don't know yet. Things have been very busy.
You have to get through the holidays first.
Right. And of course, we also have all the different readings, you know, the past life reading, the mediumship readings, on the readings and services page there. There is a love button in case anybody wants to send any tips, love, whatever. And anybody needs a healing and they don't want to do a gift card, you can use that button right up there. You can go to the readings and services page, and what you need to do is email me after that and tell me what's going on. And that's about it.
Okay. And again, do not forget the ungovernedtshirtcompany.com. They are awesome. Okay, let's go now through to the phones. Somehow they'll find a way to override Manchin's vote. I don't think so. Is Manchin? Does Manchin see which way the wind is blowing, and he's decided to join the good guys? Is that what's going on with him?
So tell me what happened here. I've been busy.
Well, basically, the Democrats needed 51 votes. 51 votes to pass their communist socialist takeover bill, Build Back Better. And Joe Manchin, Democrat, said he can't vote for it. He's not voting for it. So he's a no. So it got stopped.
Why? He's in a whole lot of trouble, that's why. He's in a whole lot of trouble, that's why. Something happened there. That really feels like they got to him and they said, hey, we could either draw and quarter you, or we could, just give you this nice little cell over here and we'll even give you a couch. And you don't vote for that.
Yep. Good. So yeah, here's my shirt. It's got aliens, a cow being abducted, snowflakes and stars. It's got Bigfoots, it's got Yetis, and it's got the Loch Ness Monster. So it is an awesome Christmas long sleeve tee, one of my favorites. And remember, high vibration. Evil wants us to stay in a slump. I hate this is taking so long too, and it's frustrating.
I have taught you well, Rosemary.
Yeah, the best way for us to stay in high vibration is to do something.
Rosemary's been listening to me for so many years. I had a very, very big group over. I still have it. I just haven't been doing Facebook much. Over on Facebook, a free psychic reading book group, and then the radio. Rosemary's been around for a long time.
Yep. Christmas is what you make it. You choose to be happy or not. Okay. Sala is who says that about Michael Sala? Really, Victoria? Did he hit on you or what? Yeah, and that was I did already show you the rest of the shirt. Is there anything we should be watching out for as a sign of things starting? Well, yeah, a public announcement about something would be good. Or Joe Biden being removed from the White House would be good. Any thoughts, Jen, on what the first
That's
sign
$1 million question, isn't it?
Yeah.
It just feels like Wednesday we're going to see something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Love you too.
We'll see. I can't wait for the med beds to figure out. I big speak now for okay. Judy, I didn't get that. Okay. Michael Sala says the Antarctica meeting was galactics accepting surrender terms from globalist elite. Okay. And you guys think that's not as weird as flat Earth? Really? Yeah. Well, we'll see. Leslie says her Apple is also unusually glitchy. Well, they must need to sell some upgrades to people. I'm looking forward to my
As soon as they upgraded my phone, it's like, oh, great, now it's time to get a new phone. It starts heating up. It starts doing all this stuff.
Yeah, isn't it amazing how right about the time you get done paying for your phone, it starts to not work as well? Fascinating. I'm looking forward to my mom's eggplant parmigiana going to New York. I would be looking more to chicken parmigiana.
You know what they did in the Depression? That's why you have special occasion food. It's because they would basically, they try to make... What's going on with my hair here? It's got something going on. They would get together. They would play cards. They would talk. They would make special things to indulge in. That's what it's about. Yeah, it's disappointing. I'm disappointed too. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You going to give up?
Yep. What is Biden going to announce tomorrow? Lockdown, shutdown of travel? Yeah, all those things. And, he already said he put out a tweet that said that those of us who are unvaccinated are going to get sick and die and die miserably.
I feel like they keep throwing him out there to do the most shocking things just so everybody thinks he's just totally lost his mind and he needs to be removed. Or just to make the public go, that's it. You know? I don't
Should
know.
have happened a long time ago.
I'm exhausted.
Losing my muffin top and having visible abs would bring me joy. Let me just tell you something, Kate. Any man who wants abs on his girl is secretly gay for dudes, because no man wants a muscular woman. We want our women to be soft and feminine. Okay, just so you know. Just letting you know that. So you don't have to have abs. Jennifer, I have faith in you and your on the line messages. You're still 100% with all of your assessments and my questions, which is greatly appreciated.
Thank you. Yeah. You know, one-on-one is my thing. It always has been. And when I started doing this show with Mike, I'm like, I don't know. I don't really do, like, world predictions, but let's give it a shot, you know? So here we are, you know? Let's just keep... They wouldn't have sent me here for no reason.
Rosemary Limo, Jen, can you tell me why my brother spent our inheritance money and what on?
Bills. I don't...
Estate bills? Was it estate bills or what?
No, like his bills.
His own bills. His own bills.
Yeah.
Dick. Layla, is there something wrong with my Auntie Debbie? She shakes a lot now, but won't say what's wrong. Well, that's a question for a doctor or a medical reading.
Yeah, it's the beginning of something. I mean, I don't want to say it's Parkinson's or something, but I would have to do a reading where I could focus more.
No bikini pics, it's winter. Women always use that excuse. Come on. It's not like guys care that much. Unless you're Oprah, you know, unless you're shaped like a medicine ball. My snow globe with Santa turned on by itself when you started talking about Christmas. Kind of freaked out. Wow.
So I don't normally drink, but what kind of alcohol are you supposed to put in the nog again?
Yeah, isn't it rum? Put rum. I never drink that.
Is it rum?
I think the whole idea of eggnog is so gross.
Oh my god, I love it. But you can't like drink. You get a little tiny bit because you get so full. My grandmother and my mom used to make it from scratch. That's good.
Jen, what should I get my wife for Christmas? Isn't that putting a little bit of pressure on Jen? It's a little unfair.
I don't know. Go in a room and find something that's old and replace it
with something better. Caviar Dreams wants to know, will my son Hunter be safe traveling home to Hawaii from California on Dev?
Dev. What do you think about that? Yeah. Yeah, he might have a little bit of delays because of the weather, but yeah. Be okay.
Yes, you can chat if you have a Rumble account on Rumble. So there is some issue. You should be able to. Brian, get logged in.
I put Bailey's in it.
Yeah, we talked about the fencing, Okie 55, so go back and watch the beginning of the show on the fencing.
It's still, I feel like I still haven't gotten enough on the fencing because it still doesn't just fall into place, but I don't think that, I mean, Uriel is answering most of my questions today because, and when I talk to Uriel, when Uriel shows up, I'm talking about universal principles here. This is like, you know, Einstein kind of angel here. And when you talk to Uriel about things, and that was all he was giving me on that. I don't know. I originally thought, oh my God, are they pulling demons out from underneath the Capitol? That's where I go.
Yeah,
that's where my mind goes.
Don Roberts,
oh, those little buggers are probably just scattering, you know. But
Don Roberts would like to know if she will get her RV back by New Year's.
By New Year's, a couple days before. Yeah.
Larry Fletcher wants to know, is my financial advisor really looking out for my best interests? he's not a fiduciary, probably not. Probably
well, I don't give financial advice, especially on who you should be advised by. But Gabriel, not really. Get a new one. He's lazy. Anyway.
Hey, Buck. What will the angels tell you what my mother-in-law got me for Christmas, and will you tell me? No.
No. That's a surprise.
Laura Yoder loves us both so much.
Oh,
Thank you. Hi, Jen. Will I be able to retire in the first quarter of 2022? Thanks. Merry Christmas.
First quarter. End of March? Is end of March still first quarter?
Yeah. Oh, January, February, March. Yeah.
End of March.
The Zeke 1970 wants to know, what does my dog Murphy think about his new crate mat?
He's not sure of it. He's not sure of it. Just a little hesitation there. Something in it that wiggles, or it like kind of like a ear kind of sound. I don't know, but I think he's, I don't know, likes it.
He's just not sure. He'll get used to it.
Yeah, it's different.
I need a med bed now. Yeah, a lot of people do. That was another thing, is other people were saying med beds are going to be announced in December, and that apparently is not going to happen either. So
it just doesn't make sense that they would throw that out there so quickly, right in the middle of all this backlash with the vaccines and all that. But I do believe there is going to be a cure of some kind. I thought it was another medication or some kind of therapeutic. I didn't know if it was a med bed per se for those who had taken for the spike proteins, basically.
Hey, Mike, your thoughts on Die Hard 2? I think my favorite thing in Die Hard 2 is the end when he gets a lighter, lights a cigarette on fire, throws it in the leaking airplane jet fuel, and the flame shoots up into the air, hits the wing of the airplane, and blows it up. That was the coolest part about Die Hard 2. But it's not Christmas until Hans Gruber falls from the top of Nakatomi Plaza. All right, Erica says congrats. Flying Nun says, I'd like to take your classes, Jen. Well, then go to the website, jenniferfalat.com, and sign up for them, and I will get you links to those classes. How about a topless Tuesday or Thursday? Who's with me? I'm with you, Tommy. That sounds good to me.
Yeah, you go first.
Okay.
I'm doing Thursday this week, and it ain't happening. That's what I'm saying.
You are doing Thursday? You're doing Monday, Wednesday, Thursday this week? Is that right?
Well, I'd rather not do Thursday. I'd rather just take the day off.
Well, Thursday's Christmas Eve. Christmas Day.
No, it's not. Friday is, right?
Yeah, it's 23rd. Yeah, Friday is Christmas Eve.
I don't know.
What happens if Jennifer is in a straitjacket after talking to Hosky?
If it hasn't happened yet,
I'll have to find somebody else to fill in.
Trust me.
Can somebody explain why the Biden commie bill would be 51 versus needing 60 votes in the Senate? Well, the 60 votes is a Senate rule that was imposed, I believe, in the 1960s. It was not a rule before that. It was always a straight up 51-49 vote or a 50-50 tie broken by the vice president. That's what's in the Constitution. It's called it's basically the filibuster bill, meaning that you can stop legislation if you don't like it. If you're in the minor party, if you can get it requires 60 votes to invoke cloture and send the bill to the floor of the Senate for a vote. That bill that was taken away for this particular bill, and Manchin defected from the Democrats and said, I'm not going to vote for this bill. So they don't even have their 50-50 tie. It's 49. So they lost.
What was this? You see that comment there? The Sunrise or whatever homesteader? Why did
No.
Trump make an old lady in Scotland carry buckets of water to her sink for 5 years? Because he is a nasty human being. What, are you trying to get attention? Is that it?
What?
That's ridiculous.
What?
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. It was a Sunrays Homesteader.
Oh, another one of those fake new
Yeah.
accounts. Then,
Whatever.
yeah, whatever, buddy.
Try harder, okay? That was sloppy.
Congrats and Merry Christmas. We're back there again.
Oh, she says, look it up.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure it's true. He's not only is he not voting for the bill, he's voting against it. Therefore, there has been no vote. Right? That means they won't even bring it for a vote. Cinema is also in trouble. Really? I think there's a movie there. Lesbian senators in trouble. Bisexual senator.
By the way, in more random good news, I hear that the Spider-Man movie is very good. Has anybody gone to see that?
You know, the first Spider-Man movie with this new kid, Michael Wimp Rhino Medved said, "Oh, it's the best superhero movie I've ever seen. It lasted 20 minutes. It was dismally awful." And so I have just told out no hope for any superhero movies. The Flathead Theory and the Hollowhead Theory. Wilcock hasn't streamed in forever. Well, I think that he and the wife are having some trouble at the home front. So, plus, what's David going to tell you that you're not going to hear from somewhere else first? Free justice. Okay, Jen, this is in your vault. This is all on you. Is it safe to have sex with a vaccinated man? Will the ingredients pass on to you?
You know, I was thinking about that.
So many things I can say right here.
I was thinking about that because, you know, I think, like, if you go and you hug your mom and you have lunch with your mom and she's been vaccinated and you don't, you're probably fine. I don't think it's really, you know. And then I thought it was within a certain amount of time, but a lot of people are talking about shedding, so I don't really know. So let me just ask here. I was thinking, well, if you sleep next to somebody, they make your food, you use the same bathroom, you know, you have sex with them, you know, they're vaccinated and you're not, it could probably pass on that way. I don't know how many times you can have sex with them. No, let me ask. No, it's not. Use condom.
You're safe, Liberty. Go ahead.
I don't know.
But it's better to have
sex
with
not.
an unvaccinated than like me. That's the safest thing to do. Just have sex with the unvaccinated like me. Your hair is lustrous, Jim.
Thank you.
Jim G, do aliens really want to put things in our butt? Just yours, Jim. Just yours. Oh, Ron Starr says David Wilcock streamed yesterday for 4 hours. I don't know. I never get any.
Don't you have to be in the club or something?
Where did he stream?
With him?
Did he stream somewhere you can watch? Victoria says, I love cooking this Christmas. Antipasto with salad, lamb ragu with fresh pasta, stuffed pork loin with apple sausage. 'Tis the season. I should go look for some turkey.
I love it. You know, turkey. Usually Thanksgiving, everybody makes the same thing, but I love to hear what people are making for Christmas.
You know,
my parents usually make some huge prime rib and ham, and my mom used to make lasagna when we were growing up for Christmas Eve. Well, it's interesting because people have traditional meals and things that they make for Christmas. What are you guys making for Christmas?
Because you only make turkey twice a year, Thanksgiving and Christmas. So it's for me.
I know.
It's turkey.
I'll go up like after Thanksgiving or whatever, and if I see, okay, that's a good deal, I'll get another turkey or two, and I'll throw it in the freezer. And then, like, out of the blue, on like a cold day, my husband will come home and have like this entire turkey dinner that I made. Because, you know, I like to make people happy. I do. And I also like to have the leftovers.
Okay, I'm sorry, but a woman can have that perfectly beautiful flat tummy shape without having abs. Okay, if you have abs, to me that means you're like need to eat cookies, because I don't want to reach over and feel gristle. I want to reach over and feel soft girl. Okay, that's what I want to feel. I'm not saying fat. I don't like fat girls. Nobody really likes big fat girls like Oprah. But I want a girl to be soft. Jen, aren't girls supposed to be soft?
You don't want me to comment. Don't get me started. All right. I tend to stay in the soft range over here. So.
Yeah, but that's the way every man likes. That's the way we men like our girls. Good morning, Stephanie. I'm drinking an ice cold Coca-Cola. So refreshing. Well, good for you. I would think it would be refreshing in Arizona, where it's probably 900 degrees right now. Stephanie loves eggnog, but I can do no more than a glass. It's heavy. Yeah.
Yeah, it fills you up. So.
Oprah's shaped like a potato sack, and all potatoes have eyes. Yep. What's that line from there was a Stallone De Niro movie. They were both two old boxers that were gonna fight a rematch 30 years later, and they're like, "Oh, the reporters were asking questions, or well, what kind of shape are you? Who's in better shape?" And Stallone says it depends on what shape you mean. If it's round, he is. Depends on what shape you're asking about. If it's round, he is. Eggnog. What does eggnog taste like? I've never.
Tamales. Andrea's having tamales. Yeah, all my when I grew up in San Diego, so a lot of Hispanic friends, a lot of Mexican friends, and all their moms would make tamales for Christmas, and it was like, and they had a million of them like forever. So good.
I got this T-shirt on a Facebook ad from a Facebook ad. You can have it, Steph, if you want it. One of these days. Frederica has a question.
I have an announcement. The joys of real estate is the only thing to purchase, and the email. The email's not working for me to send you your gift cards. You purchased like 3 of them. So if you are the joys of real estate, and that's what your PayPal says, I need you to go to my website, jenniferfalaw.com, and email me there so I can get these to you. I sent the gift cards out, and it says it's going to keep trying for like 48 hours, but it said I couldn't deliver them. So the email is like sales at, and so please email me so I can get them to you. At this point, I don't know, I don't have a face or a name to put to your PayPal other than the joys of real estate.
Okay. Freddie wants to know if she should take this job with the arborist. His name is Kingman. Should she take the arborist job with Kingman?
I think he'd enjoy it. Yeah.
Susan Adams wants to know if I will have to move.
I think so.
Okay, this is one for Uriel or Gabriel or whoever. Does the rumor that we could have deposits for Nasara in our bank accounts Christmas morning hold water?
I don't know, but I'm going to check. And that's pretty cool. Gabriel. I really think the money that you receive is going to come in the form of a check that you have to sign for.
Still good. They can knock on my door Christmas morning, and I'll be happy to accept that check.
Other than like low zeroing out balances or something. But in a bank account, I really think it's going to be an actual check.
Cool. Physical check. Do you think we could be getting these dates, and they are Julian calendar? December 17th, for instance, would be actually December 30th on the Gregorian calendar.
Well, that would totally cover my prediction, but I don't think so.
In the creation calendar, we would be tomorrow the 21st.
I don't know. The angels know what calendar I'm looking at. when they answer my questions. So I don't
Why
think
is
so.
why did Trump tell the world he got his booster vaccine on Sunday? Yeah, why is he still pushing the clot shot? It's a good question. He did that just yesterday.
No, that just confuses the hell out of me. Why is he doing? Oh, okay. Remember I told you that they're switching out the bad vaccines with the good ones. So there are ones that are not harmful out there. As to why he's doing that, I don't know. Well, I'm so conflicted with the whole thing. It's hard to get an answer.
Jen, will my new kitten Faye fully recover from respiratory issues?
I think so. As long as you're getting the help she needs, yeah. But yeah.
Sun Rays Homesteader. Why did Trump have to pay court fines of $2 million? That's right, because they stole money from their own charity and can no longer manage. No, that's all a lie. It's all because the Southern District of New York is a bunch of corrupt Democrats who are all going to rot in jail. So you can just
are in the wrong room.
Fuck off.
All the way off.
All the way off.
The other day. I've been waiting to use that.
You're gone. You're never coming back. Mike, why do you believe in angels but not galactics? It's the source of the information. If the source is Corey Goode, I love Corey Goode, nice guy. But if the source is Corey Goode or Michael Salla, I put a lot less, and David Wilcock, put a lot less credence in that than I do in Jen. Let's put it that way. It's the source. Karen wants to know, also Jen's been right a whole bunch. My dog Shasta has been drinking more differently water, difficult to take him to the vet. Anything to be concerned about? Usually that could be a little bit of blood sugar thing, but I don't know. Anything going on with Shasta?
So he's been drinking more water.
Yeah.
Stomach. I would just give it a few days, and if it doesn't, maybe give it some canned pumpkin, because that usually with my dogs, it always clears everything up. It has to be 100% pumpkin, but I think it's basically a stomach problem.
Are these celestial chambers that Jared Rand talks about real? This is a form of medbed? No. Okay, thank you.
Right out of... No.
No.
Telling me over there.
Jeff Calvin said, hey, Jen, I just wanted to say you were 100% correct on a difficult to predict question. Okay, well, share that with us.
Thank you for sharing. I need that today. Thank you.
And I had an unusual ache in my back last night. Do I need to worry, or was it indigestion from too many Christmas treats?
It was gas. You can get like upper body gas. It doesn't go anywhere except it just rolls around your body, and you get like feel it in your neck and your back and your arm. I mean, it's everywhere, and it's like, I hate that.
Does Jen see how Trump will come back? Phil said it could be many scenarios. Just wondering if a state will decertify. Yeah, there is some numerology that points to tomorrow, 12/21/21, as some sort of 55, which is the same number of electoral votes as California, which means suddenly it could decertify tomorrow.
Well, and there's been people putting stuff out about the 22nd as well.
Yeah.
I'm not, even if I knew how he's going to come back, I'm probably not going to put that out like this. Probably not today. Give me a couple more days, probably be braver again. But, I don't know. I'm too conflicted.
Yeah. Jen, will the new Matrix movie be a woke mess or a booming wake-up call?
I think there's a lot more people paying attention to that. And I do think it'll be a wake-up call for some.
Well, Simon Parks just posted a new update.
What do you say?
Christmas special, Connecting Consciousness. Okay, it's a video. You can all watch it after the show. David Wilcock and his wife divorced. Same with Jimmy Church and Rita. They also divorced. You didn't hear it from me. Wink, wink. Oh, wow. Gee, really? I can't imagine anybody not getting along with a piece of shit like Jimmy Church. Or for that matter, Rita. Two of the most vile people I've ever met. Can't wish them enough misfortune.
I don't know.
Jay Widener is pushing on Facebook big time that Jay has social media, that Dune is a good film. No, it's not. And McCartney did die in 19... Well, we checked with McCartney. He did not die in 1966. So, yeah. Jay also thinks that Stanley Kubrick filmed the moon landings and that a bunch of mutilated human corpses are alien mummies. So Jay thinks a lot of things that are absolute bullshit. So let's just let Mike... Let's just let Jay lie. Jay works for Gaia, who is satanic. So what do you think about that? I feel somewhat sickly after being around a bunch of vaccinated people. Usually clears in a day. Well, hopefully it's all cleared up. Trying to get some more questions for you,
I mean, it
Jen.
just doesn't seem right that you could be around with somebody once and then all of a sudden you're just like full of
spike
proteins.
The spike proteins got into you. Yeah, I don't know. We shall see.
I don't know.
God, 3 hours of David, really? 3 hours? Okay, I'm trying to find any more questions before... Are the PCR tests tainted? Yes, they actually gave up on them today.
Yeah, there's a post on my Telegram about... Yeah, gave up on them today.
So
there's some news. We were waiting for that to happen in January. That's why they wanted everybody to get vaccinated, because they're going to have new tests.
It's 63 degrees in Phoenix right now. It's paradise. Maybe you and your brother Dave would move out here. It's basically heaven on earth. I don't know, Steph. I don't have a girlfriend there, so I don't know. I don't think so. And Dave's girlfriend is in Spokane. So yeah, Trump is suing the Southern District of New York now too. Yeah, over that whole thing. So a lot of questions about the shots. We don't really want to go into those. We talked about that ad nauseum. Yeah, what goes into eggnog? Rum? Is that what we're talking about?
I was wondering what you put in it. I've always just had just like non-alcoholic eggnog. I was thinking about putting some in there.
Anything called eggnog, I'm not drinking.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Again, the hidden message in the new Matrix movie. I don't think so. I don't think there is one. Yeah, it is a rad alien Christmas sweater. Okay, Kimberly Rett. Question for Jen. Do my cats Ripley and Randy appreciate me removing the ticks and removing the matted hair? Do they appreciate it? Because usually pets don't appreciate it when you do stuff for them.
No, they do. Now that they feel better. And they're still a little itchy, though. Probably healing.
Yeah, there's one more thing I want to ask you. Nancy was talking about how the POW flag was removed from the Capitol. There's a black POW MIA flag. Does that have any significance? It's showing in the webcam, but not showing in real life when she goes there. Is there any significance to that?
Okay, this is the second time the Angels have used the term prisoners of war. And so that makes me think, I said, remember that there's something that has to do with that. Prisoners of war. The fence is to keep prisoners of war from fleeing. I really think that the tribunals have been held a lot at the Capitol. Um, and so the flag is down at the Capitol and not the White House. So I don't know if there's a significant message with that.
Okay.
I think it's possibly just to change a season or something. I don't know.
Okay,
Not
two more
good.
questions. Mary L. Jen, when will I get a buyer for my land in Texas?
Three months.
3 months. Dr. Mark Pinto, hi, Jen and Mike. Should my wife, daughter, and I travel down to West Virginia December 28th to the 30th? I have a job offer. Should I consider it? It's 2 questions. Should they travel on the 28th to the 30th to West Virginia? Sounds like a nice place. And should he consider his job offer? Of course you should consider it.
West Virginia. Is it going to be safe? It'll be fine. I'm not going to tell you whether you should consider the job or not, but it'll be fine to go down there.
All right, one more question because it's a min pin. Jen, my min pin chopper has always been a licker, but lately he is driving me crazy lacking weed. Is there a problem?
He's trying to console you. Have you been upset?
Yeah.
He's trying to console you.
He's trying to comfort you, console you.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that is going to do it for today's show. Please, again, do not forget to patronize the ungovernedtshirtcompany.com. Christmas is coming up. To also go to jenniferfallah.com and get some of the specials from Jen. And don't forget that you can always send me some love at paypal.me/MikeBarra or Venmo at Mike-Barra. I can always use some love. Get this computer paid for, buy new software for it, all kinds of cool stuff. That's going to do it. I will be back tomorrow for Toxically Masculine Tuesday news update, and then Jen will be back Wednesday and Thursday, and then we're going to head into the Christmas holiday. So everybody have a good Monday. It's Monday? Yeah, Monday. There's 2 Monday night football games on to get your mind off of the facts that the things that are making you depressed. Get your mind off of them. Start focusing on stuff that makes you happy. Have a great day. Take Jen's advice. Love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.